All right. Looks like, yep, we're live. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wait a little bit, and see if people will filter in. But yeah, I'm just currently waiting. See if there's people that are gonna filter in or come in and hear this announcement. But this is an announcement that I've put a lot of thought into. It's not necessarily one that I would expect to make, but this is one I'm going to make. And I think this is probably best. This is probably the best decision to make as far as logic and reality goes. We had 3, and then we went back down to 1. Wow. I guess nobody wants to hear the announcement. Oh well. It's okay. I'm just kidding. Oh, nobody wants to watch. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm actually gonna come over here to this is probably the actual watch page. But anyways, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make this announcement because this is something that I've been thinking about ever since mid 2018. And I've been wanting to make this announcement because of just other reasons. But I think that I think I can make this announcement now. Hi, Mark. I think I can make this announcement now because me personally, I think this is the best decision to make. I think it's actually a logical decision. And as far as reality goes, I think this is the right time to make this announcement. So after 2020 and after I complete my final series in the NIRA, I am leaving the NR2003 community. And this is for a multitude of reasons. The first one being ever since 2018 came around, there's sort of just this dark cloud that came over me, and it's only been getting darker ever since. And now it's gotten so dark, it's become just being in the NR2003 community, just in general. It's becoming too much for me to handle. Just as far as trying to get races in, just as far as recording, it's really taken a huge toll on me. Even pre-recording has taken a toll. So after this year, and after I get done with this series that's going to be starting up in February, I'm done. I'm officially going to be done with it because it's just the recording and getting points done and getting everything edited and all that. Just everything from top to bottom. That side of NR is just becoming too much for me to handle. And also just sort of, it's hard to really explain the other reason because, just I feel like that in the NR community I've lost, or no, people. I guess people have lost their respect for me, and I guess I've sort of just dwindled away. It's not, and again, and I just want to clarify to everybody, and I should have said this before I made this announcement, that I'm not doing this to get attention. I'm not doing this to clickbait you guys. I'm not trying to do any of that. This is actually real. I've actually made this decision, and this is final. That I am actually leaving the NR community after this year is done. After this year and this series the NIRA Winston Elite Series once all that is done and over with. But yeah, the second reason is just because I feel like I've lost a lot of trust in the NR community, just as far as other people go. I definitely have not lost the trust. I've definitely still have the trust of Stapleton and Travis, and because, just to name those guys, for example. But yeah, even after just all that BS happened 2 years ago, I mean, I've really, and even when I've gotten older at the same time, I've really lost interest in doing an NR series, let alone an NR event. I've just lost interest in doing it. And now I'm at that stage in my life which brings me to the next reason, where I've got to focus on just what's going on in my personal life. I've got to focus on trying to get a job opportunity put together. I've got to focus on other projects that I'm doing, such as the Rewind series that I'm doing, which I'm having a blast doing. It's really fun. It's super fun to do. And even the podcasting and the podcasts that I'm doing. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. You're muted. I'm kidding. Am I muted? Let's hear the stream. No, I'm not muted, so you are muted. I'm kidding, Mark. What was I saying? But yeah, it's just I've got to focus on just stuff in my personal life, because the older you get, the more you've got to focus on the bigger picture. And I really want to focus on the bigger picture, and that is just trying to pursue my dreams of being a musician and putting vlogs up right here on YouTube, which is sort of what I'm doing. The podcasts, Rewind. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. This is because, and I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm just at that point where I need to focus on this stuff, and I feel that NR, in a sense, is sort of in the way. No offense. Just because it's fun, this being a part of the NR community, it's been fun, and it still is right now, but it just takes up a lot of time, and it's definitely something that it's definitely something that I can't really do anymore. I was looking for my phone. I'm like, where'd my phone go? It was right underneath my desk. It was sitting underneath my desk. But yeah. I'm pretty much just leaving the community because of this shadow that has been over my head these last couple of years, that I personally feel has been over my head throughout these last couple of years. Some people may say, no, that shadow's not been over your head. And also just because of the recording side and just trying to get the race out from, recording it, getting points done, editing the race, and putting it out on YouTube. There we go. If I can just speak legibly, it's it's become too much, and it's taken a huge toll on some of the things that I would personally like to do, and even just personal life. It's I feel like that as far as personal life goes, this is getting in the way, and I have to stop doing this, just strictly because as far as NR goes, it's fun, but as I said, it just takes a huge toll on you over time. For some, I know that they can just go at it years at a time, but eventually it's gonna take a toll on you one day, well, sooner or later. And for me, it is definitely taking a huge toll on me. So I'm pretty much done with it. After this year, and after I finish up the NR Winston Elite series, and once I get all that pre-recorded and then put it out on the NR channel. So that's it. That's the announcement, that I'm leaving the NR 2003 community just because of just because of the things that I was talking about. But most importantly, I just need to focus on a lot of the other things that I would like to do. And that means having to just take NR 2003 out of the equation, because it has gotten to the point where as I said, it's just becoming too much. It's becoming way too chaotic. It's all of a sudden, it feels like the NR community, I mean, it's just as far, and don't get me wrong, it's flourished, and it's actually been growing, which is a good thing, but, sometimes when you gain new NR members, you lose NR members that have been here for a while and have run by the old system, and now there's a new system. It just becomes too much. But that's not why I'm leaving. It's just because of the reasons I just listed. So yeah, that's about it. I really hope everybody understands. But again, I did not make this announcement to get attention. I was not doing this to clickbait you guys. This is not even a joke. I'm actually, after I finish the NRA Winston Elite Series, and after this year, I am leaving the NR 2003 community, because it's starting to become too much as far as editing and recording and getting points done. It's also become too much because of the shadow that has been way over my head these last couple of years. And most importantly, I have to focus on just things that are going on in my personal life. There's nothing absolutely serious, nothing negative, so don't worry about that. It's more so just I need to focus on getting a job. I need to focus on some of these other things that I would like to do, such as the podcasting, such as putting videos up on YouTube about vlogs and rewind. And I would much rather focus on doing that than having an R on the side. Because as I said, it's starting to become too much. So that's it. This is a decision that I'm sticking with. I'm not changing my mind. So you can say I don't know what I'm doing all you want, but at the end of the day, this is the decision that I made, and this is final. So I am, after the Winston Elite Series is done and 2020 is done and over with, I'm leaving the NR 2003 community. So I hope everybody understands. Thank you guys a lot for watching. And I'm Elijah Leonard from the Leonard Station, signing out. And I'll see you guys later.